In this video, we are going to see how to release the lock on service bus message which is received in Peeklock mode. In this channel, every day I'll be posting videos related to full stack web development and cloud technologies. If you like this type of content, please do subscribe and support me to grow this channel. Before continuing to this video, I strongly recommend you to watch my previous videos on this playlist so that you will get basic understanding about service bus and the sender and receiver application code that we are going to use in this video. Now we'll come back to the video. Before even understand how to release the lock, we need to understand why to even release the lock manually. Well, there could be a situations like the receiving application may fail to process the message and it want the message to be redelivered so that it can reprocess it again. In this case, the receiving application has two options. One is by calling abandon API on Service Bus SDK, it can explicitly ask Service Bus to release the lock instantly on the particular message. The other option is doing nothing and let the lock expire. Now we'll move to the code part to understand how to make use of abandon API. This is the same code example that we are using throughout this video series. Just to recap, this is a sender application which will connect to Azure Service Bus client and it will post couple of messages. And receiver application will connect to the Azure Service Bus in Peeklock mode. We are connecting Peeklock mode and it will just receive the message and it will console log it. That's it. So in this receiver application, we are going to change after receiving the message. We are going to call receiver dot abandon message async. This method will take message as a parameter on which we are trying to make abandon operation. So this method will communicate to Azure Service Bus behind the scenes and it will ask explicitly to release the lock on this particular message. To do that, we are just going to start the sender application to post a couple of message to Azure Service Bus queue. Just waiting. Yes, both the messages are sent. We'll make sure messages are reached Azure Service Bus. Yes, both the messages are there in Azure Service Bus. Now we'll go to the receiver and try to start. To prove this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start first instance of receiver application. Once this, yeah, now the first instance of receiver application received first message. If still it acquiring lock because we did not take any complete action on this message, if I start second instance of receiver application, it should get the second message. But we already called abandon API and we released the log explicitly. So the second instance of receiver application is also getting first message only. That is because first message is already released. Also, the delivery count on the first message should be increased. If we go to the service bus and we'll try to refresh and we'll try to see the message. Yes, you can see the delivery count on the first message is 2 because it is consumed by couple of the consumer application and it is the second message is not consumed by any of the consumer application. So this is how we can prove that abandon API call is releasing the lock on the particular message explicitly.